Good morning, freedom fighters. It is 9:29 a.m. East Coast time, November 24th, 2024. I didn't know where to start as usual. We're in the country of Syria. Massive frequency wave system over top of Syria at this moment. This is live. I didn't know where to start, but that is it. Check out this here. It's going on in Ohio. Nope, not correct. Nope, I'm covering the whole thing, but this is Illinois I'm looking at. Massive geoengineering stratospheric aerosol injection. The term is very real. You can look it up. It is nothing being denied about it. They are spraying our country and our people, but this is a worldwide global attack. Anywhere that I see headlines, it doesn't matter where it is, I will find manipulation in those areas. Huge flood, snowstorm in Turkey. This is Turkey. Everything is super glitchy this morning, as I can see. They are laughing at us, my friends. They are controlling the weather, controlling the narrative, silencing the truth speakers. My new Twitter account is called Unusual Radar by Real Fishing Life. Right this minute, they are spraying the Pacific Ocean with ships and aircraft. We'll go back till yesterday evening. You can see the very heavy chemtrail operation that's going on over top of the area where they are spraying with ships. Twitter needs to go to either Rumble, YouTube, or Patreon at Real Fishing Life to see the rest of this video. But that is aerosol injection out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean with ships as well working the same storm. Looks like they're coming from a central spot. I don't know if they have a mothership here getting fuel. Has nothing to do with tracking. Ship tracker. I just looked at it. Everything is going east and west. These ships are not on ship tracker whatsoever. But they seem to have a central something here they're going to. You know what I'm saying? They got like a central mothership here. I'm not sure, but you can see every one of them is coming from there. These are ships spraying this weather system. That will be your next massive storm system. Some very unusual pulses coming out of Nevada, I believe we're looking at. And when those 2 or 3 pulses hit this weather, it activated it, in my opinion. Don't kick me off Twitter because I said something. 20,000 followers, they kick me off like it's nothing. It doesn't bother me. You know what's awesome? Now I have the real people on here, the real fighters. Let's build it back up to 20,000. Let's share it. But I have the real fighters on here now. No, just people that don't really care. I'm not looking for followers. I'm looking for warriors that wants to help fight this, or at least spread the word. I know there's no stopping this. I understand that. We're messing with billionaires here, and we're just peons. We are just peons. As it's breaking daylight here in Illinois, as you can see the massive weather system with all the massive ripples. I want to go back to Syria. You can see where the machine was turned on. I think some of these are portable, which I'm going to go over as well if I remember. Some portable devices for this equipment. Put it into motion the last 2 hours. You can see how they really sprayed Illinois. These are geoengineering operation. Has nothing to do with flight patterns. There's not this many aircraft that's even on flight tracker. I looked at it as well. More spraying up here above it. The most censored topic is weather control. They will never admit to these programs because the liability is too much. I cannot believe the ships that are going on outside of Alaska at this moment. I mean, that is truly crazy. That's going backwards in time. I mean, they just been out here for days spraying. Funny, they tried to stay in the cloud cover. You don't ever see them outside the cloud cover. Go back forward. Major chemtrailing, if y'all don't notice that. As a commercial fisherman, I've been able to see very little details. There's a ship putting it out right here. You can watch him put it out. Very slow moving compared to aircraft. You know, why would he be doing a circle out here? On ship tracker, none of these ships are deviating. There's another one putting it out there. None of these ships are deviating. These here are just pumping out material. You can see them anywhere in these cloud covers are hiding. You know why Satan likes the darkness? Because he hides everything. You know, all these people are hiding in the dark. I want you to realize that. This is creating your new system. At the same time, they're chemtrailing it too. All right, let's move on. Massive system. I don't understand why all these ships are coming from one area. I do not get that whatsoever, truthfully. I've seen 1,000-foot super tankers. They might be loading fuel onto these vessels. That's all I can think of. I want to go back 12 hours where I think these are portable devices. It may not be, but they do have portable radar systems that are very powerful that the weather people actually emit. Let's put this into motion. You can actually see when this device turns on. No ripples, nothing to do with gravity waves. Right there. It just turned on. Now the machine's working. Undeniable. That is a machine that is working here. I've showed you the patents on all these machines. We can give you all the patent numbers. They are real. They are public information. That is a machine. Let's look at the machine. Stand by. This here is a 50-second clip of the next generation weather thing, which I believe they have been putting up the last 4 years. We have put a brand new one up at the mouth of my river. I have not seen activated yet, but it terrifies me. Stand by for this.
The next-gen weather radars are here and they're game changers. Ready to geek out? Meet the Advanced Technology Demonstrator, or ATD. Developed by NOAA, this radar combines dual polarization and phased array tech. Translation: it scans the sky super fast and tells the difference between rain, snow and hail. It's like having weather vision in HD. Now let's talk about Horus radar from the University of Oklahoma. This bad boy is fully digital, meaning it processes signals with pinpoint precision. And guess what? It's mobile. It can chase storms and provide high-res data on the go. So how do they stack up? ATD is fixed but great for research, scanning the sky in seconds. Horus, on the other hand, offers rapid updates and can be deployed wherever the action is. Both radars crush traditional ones by offering faster updates, higher resolution, and better precipitation tracking. The future of meteorology is here, and it's looking bright.
Now, why would a weather group show barbed wire? I think this is the truth here. I don't know why they threw that clip in there, but it is a mobile device. And I feel like that is what we're looking at. They do not need mobile devices when they have so many H.A.A.R.P radar systems already. As you can see, they do not need mobile. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Probably a couple out here that's not active. 14 or 15 H.A.A.R.P radar H.A.A.R.P devices in Texas alone. These devices are not here to create, to see the rain. They are here to manipulate the weather. No reason to have this many in the state of Florida. I mean, the state of Texas. Wow, what am I, drunk? Just woke up, people. I'm sorry. I just see the technology here. Microwave energy. We cannot be put on low in a microwave. But you are. Wonder why I have skin cancer. Been in a microwave my entire life. My grandfather, 93, never had any types of skin cancer, ever. None of us are making it that long. Alright, I'm running to see. Find something else for you here. Stand by. This guy here makes some really good videos of the drone war stuff that's happening. Terminator is real, my friends. And it is more terrifying than Hollywood has ever dreamed of.
Well, now recently China's conducted air defense drills in order to test its capabilities against drone swarms, and even the sea. While China's definitely capitalizing on drone swarms, as you can plainly see in this video, they're also struggling to find out ways that they can counter drone swarms as well. Now recently China's conducted air defense drills in order to test its capabilities against drone swarms, and even the CCTV report from the Chinese state broadcaster said that they were only able to achieve about a 40% damage rate against a drone swarm with their first round of anti-aircraft artillery that was launched. Now the thing about drone swarms that's not something that's commonly discussed is the fact that they can integrate diverse tactics into being used, such as a drone swarm could divert fires by sending off a group in one direction while another direction swarms in at a different angle in order to strike weakened defenses, for example.
Okay, Warriors. I'm going to leave y'all with a final film here. I like always putting a little information along with the video. This came out 7 days ago, 1 million views. I've done videos on this. I didn't get any views. But I'm glad this man does. He did an excellent job. I want y'all to go check him out. I just now subscribed to him. This video brought me to his attention. This is very detailed about the 1974 Churchill Committee talking about the Indonesia conch snail as a venom. I don't know if they actually bring out which snail it is, but it's the conch snail. It's the most deadliest creature on the planet. I can show you videos of them extracting this venom as well if I remember. Mad scientist is a real term, and they are crazy playing with this stuff. Stand by.
This is the CIA's scariest weapon. The CIA has been called before Congress. They are about to reveal a very unique gun.
Does this pistol fire the darts?
At first glance, this pistol looks like any other, but it is the ultimate assassination tool. You won't realize if you get hit by it, and it will kill you in seconds, but no one will be able to tell.
As a murder instrument, that's about as efficient as you can get, isn't it? It is a weapon, a very serious weapon.
How did the CIA create this pistol, and how does it work? It's the 70s. This scene is a product of 3 events. 1. After enjoying a good image for decades, the CIA turns out to be involved in 2 major scandals. In both, they spied on American citizens. 2. As a result of said domestic spying and public outrage, the Church Committee is set up. They are to investigate what this omnipotent agency is actually up to. 3. As part of their investigation, the committee searches through CIA locations. In a little-used vaulted storeroom, they find 11 grams of shellfish poison, saxitoxin to be precise. It is extremely deadly and one of the fastest-acting poisons on the planet. It blocks the transmissions of nervous system impulses. With sophisticated equipment, the 11 grams hoarded by the CIA could kill hundreds of thousands of people. Due to this and other findings, the committee questions the agency in various hearings. Most of these are held privately, to protect intelligence sources and methods. But this one is public and televised. It is meant to educate the American people of the CIA's various misconducts. Senator Frank Church of Idaho leads the hearing as chairman. He thinks the agency is a rogue elephant rampaging out of control.
Why did the agency prepare toxins of this character in quantities sufficient to kill many thousands of people? What was the need for that in the first place?
Across from Church sits then CIA Director William Colby. He explains the agency supposedly wanted a better, more pain-free alternative to cyanide pills for agents in the field. Church doesn't buy it.
Have you brought with you some of those devices which would have enabled the CIA to use this poison for, we have indeed, for killing people?
The CIA brings the committee the weapon. It is a result of 2 decades of development. Luckily, not every powerful tool has to be deadly. With Odoo's all-in-one platform, you have everything you need to manage your own business. For example, they have a great website builder. You don't need any... 2 decades prior, 50s. The Cold War is already in full swing. Tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union are high. Both sides are always testing the limits, showing their power, but are careful not to go too far. In 1957 and 1959, this man, Bogdan Stashinsky, kills 2 people for the KGB. At first glance, both victims appear to have died of natural causes, but it turns out he used a special weapon, a mysterious poison vapor gun. The US becomes aware of these incidents in 1961. It is unclear if the CIA already thought about working on a similar weapon at the time, or if they only started developing one to catch up. Whatever the reason, the agency starts looking for a poison, one that can kill a person but makes it look like a natural death. And there is a woman who may have helped them find it. This is Mary Embry. She started working for the CIA as a secretary.
I went to technical services where I was in charge of finding documents that you don't find in libraries. One time they wanted me to find if there was such a thing as a poison that was undetectable that would kill someone, but it would appear that they had a heart attack. I did find such a thing.
Next, the CIA needs to figure out how to effectively get the poison into the victim's body. They tasked the Army's Special Operations Division in Fort Detrick, Maryland. CIA and SOD have been secretly collaborating for years, and will do so for almost 2 decades. The SOD experiments with different types of delivery systems, and ultimately lands on this design. The weapon is named the Non-Discernible Microbioinoculator in a CIA memo, but it is more commonly known as the heart attack gun. This is how it works. The gun itself is practically a normal .45 with a round sight attached on top, but inside it's quite unique. It works by electricity. Here in the handle of the gun is a small battery that powers everything. The gun fires a small dart. You put the dart in here. When the trigger is pulled, it shoots out almost silently, and reaches its target over a surprisingly long distance.
What range does it have? 100 meters, I believe, about.
These darts are a key part of the weapon. They come in different sizes. One of them is so thin that the target doesn't even realize they've been hit.
A special one was developed which potentially would be able to enter the target without perception.
The darts are coated with the shellfish poison, which gives the target an apparent heart attack. In a later iteration, the CIA found a way to freeze the deadly poison into a tiny pellet, so they could fire it directly.
So when it reached the person, it would melt inside them, and the only thing would be like one little tiny red dot on their body, which was hard to detect. There wouldn't be a needle left or anything like that in the person.
But also the toxin itself would not appear in the autopsy?
Yes, so that there was no way of perceiving that the target was hit.
No way of perceiving that the target was hit. A truly powerful tool in the hands of trained agents. In the hearing, the CIA only presented this one pistol. In reality, they developed a range of poison guns. Little is known about their exact design. Presumably, they could hit targets at an even greater distance. By the time of the hearing, the heart attack gun was already illegal under US law. President Nixon had ordered the end of all chemical warfare and the disposal of all bioweapons and agents. But some people at CIA and SOD disobeyed the president's command. They kept the 8 milligrams of cobra venom and 11 grams of saxitoxin in storage, first at Fort Detrick and later in the little-used storeroom in Washington, D.C. Manufacturing shellfish toxin is not only expensive, but also a very time-consuming and complex process. The CIA chemist, Dr. Nathan Gordon, wasn't prepared for all this work to be for nothing. He made plain that the prospect of destroying it troubled him greatly, so he just took one of the world's most dangerous poisons in a quantity to kill hundreds of thousands and hid it. Who knows when you might need it? The Church Committee's final report is damning for the CIA at the time. It is over 2,700 pages long and paints a disturbing picture of the Secret Service's operations. The report shows that the CIA had planned political assassinations. They orchestrated mind control experiments that sounded like straight conspiracy theories, MKUltra. And in a wild test, they flooded the New York City subway with a harmless simulant of a disease-carrying gas. The final question would be if the CIA ever used the heart attack gun on anybody. Mr. Colby said there were no records of any actual use. But, just because there are no records of it, has it really never been used? What became of the gun after the hearing remains a mystery.
It is strong enough to kill.
Allen's lifetime of work pioneered a field of research and led to the discovery that cone snails can mix together hundreds of different venom elements to pack a powerful punch.
It is strong enough to kill people. It's been described as a cocktail of chemical components, and it is very varied. The record is 800 different proteins, molecules in that venom.
Researchers are mining this pharmaceutical vault, intrigued by how precisely the cone snail's venom can act on their prey's nervous system, disabling them in a seemingly endless combination of ways. Today, cone snail venom is at the forefront of medical research into conditions ranging from cancer pain to epilepsy.
Something over 300 patents have been awarded for work on conotoxin. It's a magic well. The more you take out of it, the more there is to take out.
Messed up there a little bit. Sorry, Warriors, with the mic on. But can you imagine people playing with the most deadliest toxin? He really scares me. These are mad scientists. They've they've gotten awards for this lunatic stuff. Why can't we just leave nature alone and let us live? You know, you ain't got to do what they're doing. My goodness. Messed up there with the mute off, pause on. I don't know. I messed up there at the end what I said, but I was trying to re-say it there. No script here, my friends. Raw, unedited Commercial Fisherman that's trying to show y'all the truth that we are in trouble. They are going to bring hell upon us like we've never seen before. Nothing is real on TV. AI is going to be amazing. The AI videos. All right, see what else I can find you here. During the heart attack gun video, it brought up MKUltra. Tom O'Neill is a great person to listen to with Joe Rogan. All right, Warriors, I'm going to pause it right there. This is what got me blocked on, it got blocked on Real Fishing Life because of Joe Rogan's thing, obviously. I would advise y'all to listen to Tom O'Neill here. It's on Rumble on the rest of this video, but I'm going to skip this part because it got blocked on YouTube. CIA is central government. It has nothing to do with Congress, United States, or anything. That is the Rothschilds' army and control. And it always has been. But I'm just going to forward a little bit here, past all this.
During the trial, it came.
Don't do that. You get me blocked again. You just got me blocked.
It's 5, 6.
A little bit might get me blocked. But I just want to leave the finishing comments here, and thank you to the Warriors at 24 minutes. And if y'all want to watch that, just look up Tom or MKUltra Joe Rogan. You'll hear all about it. But standing by. Really incredible lunatics out there, my friends. Same people that was doing those operations are the ones that are doing these operations. Heavy manipulation over the United States moment and chemtrail operations. Oh, this is live. No different than the people doing those scientific experiments are doing these. So sad what they're getting away with and what they have gotten away with. Complete countries has been overthrown with these devices. People has went through droughts, floods. Little information for the warriors I've learned yesterday when I went to get ice that my fish house owner told me that if your property has been over 50% of its value destruction, that they're going to condemn it. If your damage is more than 50% of your property's value, they're going to condemn your home. I've seen stickers over people's property on their doors. They're not allowed to even go in them, I guess. The largest land grab has ever happened has happened this fall. I heard places up north has happened the same way. And they're spraying us and microwaving us at the same time. What nightmares I know. Thank you to the warriors at 46 minutes. A lot of information in this video of the lunatic. Stratospheric aerosol injection. Really big waves right there. Machine is on. Chemtrail operation there. Spraying our ships. The entire Pacific Ocean is clouded out. Spraying with ships and aircraft and all kinds of other devices, satellites. Our entire planet is clouded. The aliens must think we're crazy. Commercial Fisherman standing by. Y'all have a good day, a good evening, a good night, and a good morning. We're all on different timelines. 10:30 a.m. here in Florida, and it is 11:30 p.m. in the Philippines. Commercial Fisherman out.